Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to a tier list Generation 2 finally. It's been a bit since I did Generation 1, but I figured getting to Generation 2. And this time, I believe I actually have them, they have it all in the correct order. There's 100 Pokemon here. Why do we have the Mega? I will leave up the Megas. The Megas, they don't count. Ew. Why is there Megas in this one? No. Minus the Megas. Oh no. Here, let's see if I got them all. Okay. I got them all. I got them all. Thank. Alright. Alright. So, we're gonna go through this like we did last time. Gonna rate them as to my opinion on each Pokemon. Got a tier list. If you haven't seen the other one, I'll link that in the description below. But anyways, as we get started, we're gonna start here at Chikorita. Just with my experience with the entire line, Meganium, only because it has potential in my Nuzlocke, that it goes there. I do like Bayleef's design. I really like Bayleef's design. And Chikorita because of the anime. I really like Chikorita in the anime. But Bayleef's design looks really good. I don't know why Meganium loses its leaf on its head. That never made sense to me. But it has... If I go back and do this tier list later on, and Bayleef did... Meganium made a big difference in my randomizer Nuzlocke, it might go up a spot or two. But as of right now, it was originally D, but I've been kind of using it in my Nuzlocke in the late episodes, so which last episode should be coming up sometime in the next couple days or weeks. I was hoping a month ago, but I was sick. Anyways, we're gonna move on to Cyndaquil. Love the entire Cyndaquil line, but Typhlosion S tier. Love Typhlosion. Awesome design. Just love the fire type from Gen 2. It's the best typing for the 3 starters in Generation 2. Strong against like 6 of the lead, 6 members of the league, plus I think it's like 2 of the 4 Elite 4 members. It's just, it's really good. Totodile, my absolute favorite Pokemon of all time. Pakana, it just loses its luster. I'm so sorry, Raider the Thick Gator. I wish there could have been more to it. But if you guys, like I said, if you guys have seen the randomizer Nuzlocke, you know how much I loved using Raider the Thick Gator. But yeah, it's just it sucked. Sentret gonna be a C tier. It's okay. I got much to say about its early route Pokemon, but it's okay. Ferret, loved the design of Ferret actually. Ferret, there's an interesting fact that I remember hearing about Ferret is they are always on watch while sleeping so the others can sleep in the pack. Well, if you catch one by itself, it will never sleep actually. It'll just basically die on its own. And for Hoot Hoot, A tier. Noctowl, just love these two. Love Noctowl, love Hoot Hoot. Noctowl, definitely in my upper tier list Pokemon. Actually, it's probably my second or third favorite regional bird behind Talonflame and I want to say Swallow, because it's guts and all that. It's just super powerful. Ladybug and Ladian are trash Pokemon. They're not good. If Ladian would get another evolution, I think it'd be a lot better. But these two, not very useful Pokemon at any point in any of the games. It's just more there for dex filler. We got Spinarak. I like the spiders. I love the two spiders, Spinarak and Ariados. Very good designs. One's very cute and one's very menacing looking. Like Ariados, if it was better stat wise, I'd probably use it. Crobat, absolute S tier Pokemon. Love Crobat. Crobat I've used in Brilliant Diamond playthrough and a couple other playthroughs um, of Pokemon through like emulators and stuff like that. If I could have had Crobat and my Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke, I would have loved to have had Crobat. Crobat's so fast, hits so hard. It's just an incredible Pokemon. Alright, so we got Chimchao. Chimchao? Chimchao. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of them. Like, Chimchao's okay. No, Chimchao's C tier for me. It's cute, but I'd prefer Lantern. Lantern's got a very nice typing. I don't know what A tier actually. Nice typing. Uh, Water Electric, which basically just leaves you vulnerable to, I think. I want to say grass, because you're no longer weak to ground. It's really good though. It's a really good typing. It might be flying. No, yeah, flying. Flying, yeah. Really good Pokemon though. Underrated. I feel like I would love to use one of these in the playthrough, but by the time I usually get one, I just have something better at that point already. But if I ever get a chance to, I would love to use it. It could end up an S tier for me. I honestly think so. Pichu, just a Pikachu clone. It's the Pikachu clone line. Very cute, but very. I got mine one killed like almost instantaneously in my randomizer. Cleffa. That's right. This is the generation that added all the. Oh no! Togepi, Togetic. Yeah, Togetic. Uh, in a playthrough for Shield, Pokemon Shield, this was supposed to be my ace. This little flying winged bird egg thing. And it was named Ace because I figured, oh, it's got the perfect type coverage, all that. We'll get it up to Togekiss, and it'll just be. It's not fast. It's not. It does damage, but and it has a good overall move pool, but it didn't learn the stuff I needed it to, such as flamethrower. I needed Flip to learn. Was it flamethrower or was it thunderbolt? I don't remember which one. I think it was flamethrower. And it couldn't learn it, and then at that point I was like, okay, what the hell are you doing on my team then? Because it's not fast. So and it's just no. I just put all the few baby Pokemon I've got so far just in here right away. We've got several more baby Pokemon down here to go, but until then, B tier, just they're cute. I like them. They're cute. They're not a huge. I shouldn't say I like them. I'm not a huge fan, but I don't dislike them. Um, Definitely C tier for Togepi. I think I'll give it to B because again, it's just cute. Not to. Not to is. I have no opinion on not to. Like, it's not bad, but it's not good. Um, X was it Exuit? I think it's what it's called. I just, again, no opinion on it. We got Mareep the Sheep. I'm just, the Mareep line, pretty damn good. Ampharos, I do like Ampharos. But Mareep the Sheep and Flat Feet, very cute Pokemon. Electric typing. I haven't used them in a playthrough before, these three. I would love to use an Ampharos and hopefully in a future game. But until then, Ampharos stays at A tier and these two stay in B. They're good. I like the line. Blossom. It's a cute Pokemon. Meryl? I grown pretty fond of these two playing through Pokemon Violet. So huge power, Azumarill, just amazing. I love my Sudowoodo, and then you Woodoo, the Sudowoodo. I just love Sudowoodo. It's mostly because my deck in Pokemon TCG online with Leon, with the Leon's Charizards. Sudowoodo is just a lovely setup Pokemon. Can get double draw really early out, and that's like a 1-cost retreat. It has 100 hit points, and it's just a good. I love Sudowoodo from it. Politoed, it's cute, just cute. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Don't have opinions on these three, although this was my first shiny in Violet, and I have not seen a shiny since in Violet. There's probably walked past dozens of them. This is the only one I saw. Apom. It's cute. Just useless. Worst stats in history until Wishy-Wash, and it doesn't get much better than Sunflora. Yanma. It's Yanmega would get like A tier, but B tier for Yanma. It's, I don't know. I think it feels like a lot of these Pokemon, like minus these four here. Like if I were to use in a playthrough, they'd move up higher. But I think I'm actually gonna move Azumarill up to A. Thinking about it actually now. But yeah, like if I get to use them in a playthrough, like I think they'll move up higher. Got Wooper, cute. Quagsire, this is a derpy boy face. You can't not love the derpy boy face. Yeah, just these, they're cute. They're viable, they're cute. I love my Evolutions, and Umbreon and Espeon are no exceptions. They are high on my list. I just love the designs of both of them. Fell in love with them during my playing Coliseum. They're just really they're really good, as all Evolutions are. Got Murkrow. I've got no real opinion on. Slowking. I can't. It's only because of the anime movie. There's not no real logic to it. I think if I got to use one, it might be fun. But until I get to, nah. Misdreavus, I do really like the ghost type Pokemon. And Misdreavus, you get it so late in Johto. It's after you beat the league and you beat most of Kanto, actually all of Kanto, on the way up to Mount Silver to beat Red. Misdreavus evolves into Mismagius, which I have not used these two in a playthrough yet. I'd love to sometime, I think. I'd actually really love the line. I had to look at the type coverage they get, but for moves, but I think it could be really fun to use. Unknown is just dog shit. These two, Wobbuffet is a situational Pokemon. Stats are mid. Its health is great. Its defense is really good. But its speed it's you can't beat the league with one as like your main, not without using items in battle. It's hard. It's not. I just don't like it. Well, I'll give it C tier because I do love Wobbuffet from Team Rocket. All right, Girafarig. I've got no opinion. I'd put it in B tier because I think if I used it in Scarlet and Violet, got up to Girafarig, it'd probably move up. I have to use it first. Alright. Pineco. Pineco, I remember growing up and headbutting trees in Johto. And these suckers would blow up on me all the damn time. And it was frustrating. So Pineco, you find yourself in C tier. Fortress, love it. Needs a lot of help though. Fortress used to be like one of the best bug Pokemon out there, and now it's like the second lowest stat wise. It needs like some damn help. I can't hate Dunsparce. I love Dunsparce. It's weirdly cute and endearing. Dunsparce was done dirty. His evolution was done dirty, but at least you got yourself banned from the babies division right out the gate because of Serene Grace and flinching moves. Then we got Gligar. Gligar, the Gliscor is amazing. This is I learned Earthquake by natural level up, which is not very common with a lot of Pokemon, and I just love Gligar's design. Steelix, it's a good Pokemon. I haven't used one in a playthrough. I think if I did, it'd move up. It's definitely a cool design, very menacing looking. Just I have really a personal attachment to it. Rodrigo's most painful Pokemon to deal with is these two. It's just hilarious. I think they're very normal. Or just very. I don't know. I really have no opinion on them because I've never played with them before. Definitely. They're interesting. They have a not really interesting. I don't want to word that. Design wise, they are for like second generation Pokemon. It's good. We got Qwilfish. I don't know. If it wasn't for Overqwil, you wouldn't be as high because I think Overqwil would be a little higher for me. I like that you got an evolution, but I don't really have any experience with it. And it's like I said, I got like better water Pokemon by the time I'm using something like that. So like, it's okay. I'm gonna put Scizor up in A tier. A tier Scizor is top tier Scizor. Scizor is a good evolution extension in Generation 2 for Scyther. Getting at the premiere, one of the premieres of the brand new Steel typing. It's Steel Bug, which is awesome. I mean, 4 times weakness to fire is a bitch, but it's a good design. I like Scizor. Shuckle. I love my Shuckle. All hail Shuckle. All hail Shuckle. Shuckle is just a good defensive type. You can basically solo a lot of things with Toxic and just his bulkiness. If you've got the right build, you can just stall it at anybody. Oh, Heracross, did you dirty in my Nuzlocke. I so done did you dirty. You were on the team for so short of time, getting exploded on. Fuck you, Reggie Rock? Yeah, Reggie Rock. Someday we'll get to use you again. Just not in that playthrough. Sneasel. I think Weavile's better overall. Sneasel's good though. I like Sneasel's design. Petty Ursa, just freaking adorable. Ursaring, just menacing. Alright. Now we've got... They're mid. They're very mid. They have a 4 times weakness to rock or ground. It's not good. I don't know, they're not very fast. They hit hard, but there's not enough bulk there to justify it in there. I don't know. I have better fire types by the time I get them. That's like, why? I'm gonna take Mammoth. I'm gonna take Pilus Swinub at B and Piloswine up at A tier. Both are just awesome, leading up to amazing evolution Generation 4 of Mamoswine. Good ice typing, not a very common typing in Generation 2. This is before the abilities, but overall, these two like ice. There's not very many ice types in this entire generation. I think those are the only three ice types they had in the entire Generation 2. They're unique. They're definitely unique. Corsola, just Ramarade, Octillery. I'm not a big fan of the designs of either or. I don't know. It's nothing personal. Oh, this list is personal. For someone who likes so many water type and likes the water typing as their favorite typing, I had a lot of water types. Didn't say it because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think did I count him already? If not, it's 9 in the fucking top 4, the top half. It's like, Jesus. You, Delibird. You. That's all I'm gonna say. You made my life hell in my first sword and shield Nuzlocke, and that's all I'm gonna say. You. Mantine, I'm gonna move up to B tier, only because I used it in the TCG, and it really helped boost my deck go quicker. Okay, so hear me out on this next one. Skarmory is A tier. I always thought for the longest time that Skarmory was Generation 3, was introduced to Gen 3. I had played through the original gold version, and I don't remember ever encountering a Skarmory in the entire game, ever. Not one time. And it might have been a version exclusive, I don't know. But I don't remember seeing a Skarmory ever until Generation 3, and learning this years later that this Skarmory's Gen 2 just caught me by surprise, but I love the design. He's a good boy. And he is what I refer to my dog as, he's my little Houndoom, because he's an older looking dog who looks like he could be a Houndoom. I think it's dark fire, which doesn't have very many common weaknesses. I mean, you got fighting type weakness, and then I think it's a water. I don't remember. I'm not gonna even get into all of it. I think it has a lot of weaknesses, but because resist bug, the fire type. It's a good. I like the Pokemon. I like the design of Houndoom. Houndour is cute. This thing can go off, but I'm putting it in A tier. So hard to catch in my Nuzlocke. It is deceiving as typing. It is not water typing. It is pure dragon typing. And this thing is meant for sweeping in Gen 3. You run into this thing and things go wrong, shit goes sideways. This thing will sweep you 7 days to Christmas, 700 days to Christmas, 700 ways to Christmas, whatever you want to say it. It's bad. It is bad. It's a good Pokemon. I'm gonna say cute, done, fan. I like the design. I've got no real personal connection to either one, but I do like the things they were doing with him in Scarlet and Violet, so about time he got his due. Oregon Z? What is this 2? I do not know, and it is BB2. Antler, it's mid. I don't really have an opinion on it. Smeargle, Tyro, useless. Hitmontop, it's fairly good. I'm just gonna say, because I have no personal connection to Smeargle. Antler, Tyro is trash to use. It only learns Tackle. It's Hitmontop gave me problems in Coliseum, but it's still a good Pokemon, and I actually like its design. Smoochum is, I want to call it cute. Elekid, I did you dirty in my Nuzlocke as well. Didn't even give you a nickname, and you died. Magby is cute. Miltank, Whitney. I just cannot deal with Whitney's freaking Miltank. Stomp, Attract, Milk Drink, Rollout. It's just busted. You're screwed. You're so screwed. It's so bulky and it does so much freaking damage. It's triggering how bad that actually gets. All right. Finally, not blurry. Lissy, just no opinion on it. Okay, so here's where it's gonna get interesting. Raikou, B tier. I'll explain in a minute. Entei, A tier. S tier. Suicune, A tier. Raikou, it's not as useful as the other two, in my opinion. You can find a pretty good electric type buff before you'd even catch this thing, and they're super hard to catch. I don't think I ever even caught him in Gold. He was just a bitch to catch. He was a bitch to find. He roamed freely through the maps. It's just it's okay. Suicune, I've always liked Suicune. From the anime's first appearance in Pokemon Forever, I've got one being used on my playthrough team right now. I've used it in Coliseum before. Overall, Suicune is a really good water type Pokemon. It has coverage for ice type moves. I haven't even explored all of its possibilities yet, but Suicune is a solid Pokemon. Entei, just love the design of Entei. First appearance in Pokemon the movie, the third movie. The girl's parents are dead or missing. I don't really remember. But Entei is just this guardian dog that's just, I think it almost looks like a lion in my opinion, and I love its design. Fire typing is super useful. Yes, it's hard to catch, just like Suicune and Raikou. I've used it in Coliseum before. I've used it. I wanted it in my Nuzlocke, but I couldn't catch it, and I was just so. Alright, so next, I only got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to go. And we got the. I'm gonna do this. It's cute. It's just cute. That's all I'm gonna say. Is it's cute. Pupitar. I don't have a lot of opinion on it. Tyranitar though. A tier. Love the design of Tyranitar. This Dark Tyranitar, I think I'd put it in S tier. Dark Tyranitar is just badass. So this actually, if you want to line it up, its eyes and its shell were actually around in here. That's where the shell is. It just kind of morphs outward from that shell. Alright. So this one is going to be Lugia, or some people say it Lugia, or Luigi. And I like both Lugia and Ho-Oh. S tier for both of them. Both are just awesome Pokemon. Lugia should be a water type, but it isn't a water type. It is, I believe, Psychic Flying, which makes no sense when it's the Guardian of the Sea. And then we've got the Rainbow Bird Ho-Oh. Love its shiny. One of my favorite legendaries of all time. It was my first legendary in with playing Gold. It was my first game. Just love it. Used it in the playthrough of Omega Ruby. And I named it Bloodwing after what is his name? Mordecai's bird in Borderlands and 1 and 2. Ho-Oh is just awesome. Yeah, it's just a fire flying type. Doesn't have great type coverage, but it's just so awesome to use. It's such a colorful and pretty bird. I have a deep connection with it. Alright, and we're gonna finish off with the Onion Fairy. Onion Fairy. I have no real... It's cute. I have no real thing about it. But it is definitely... It's the Onion Fairy. The time-traveling Onion Fairy. There's my list. Tier makers list. S through D. D tier being my Q list. If I had to rate them. But overall, this Generation 2 is one of my favorite generations of Pokemon. I think only behind Hoenn. Gen 3 was like my first, like, I played through it on my own, no real help from anybody, and it was so awesome to use. That tier list I'll have a lot more opinions on, like, that I'm hoping to be able to come up with on the spot, because otherwise I just look back at this on editing and go, why didn't I say this in that spot? But this is definitely... So... Thank you guys for watching this Tier Makers video, Generation 2. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and safe evening. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.